Week 7 is over and done. Today we're going to talk about just 5 bills as we look ahead to next week. We need your help on these. Go to our legislative radar. We have all those easy links to contact your senators and representatives. We make it quick and easy. So the 5 bills we want to talk about today. First, a bill dealing with protecting kids from obscene material. There's been multiple bills on this topic this year. The one bill that's left deals with libraries and schools. So right now in South Dakota law, as we've talked about in previous videos, we have laws protecting kids from harmful materials. It's unlawful to intentionally give that type of material to kids unless you work at a library or a school. There's this bizarre carve out in our South Dakota law where if somebody, even though they know this material is obscene and they intentionally give it to a kid, which for anybody else would be a violation of the law, they have this weird exemption where the law doesn't apply to them. So House Bill 1239 would remove that exemption. It'll be in front of committee next week, so we'll be asking for support from Senators Melhoff, Duhamel, Wheeler, Hulse, Blanc, Grove, and Pischke. Those are the 7 members, and we need at least 4 of them to support the bill to move on to the Senate floor. Next, we'll move to a couple parental rights bills. The first one, Senate Bill 113, is a broad bill that provides real simple protections and provides that parental rights are fundamental here in the state. This is a legal principle that's already established in the courts. It's just adding it clarity to the law for future court cases as well to protect parental rights. The second, more targeted, is dealing with parents' access to medical records. As we heard early on in session, there are hospital systems here in the state that as soon as a kid turns 12, the parents are locked out of the medical records. They can't access the online system, and if they go to the hospital, some of the staff members there are even requiring that the child over 12 signs an access waiver in front of the staff for their parents to have access. 1061 went through the House with great momentum, and we're looking now at the Senate. 2 more bills as we close out here. The first dealing with bodily privacy in restrooms and overnight accommodations. House Bill 1259 has come out of the House, now heads over to the Senate. This provides bodily privacy. Males will use males' restroom, females in the females, etc. Real simple protections. Has come out of the House, heads to the Senate. We'll be asking for the Senate support. And then finally, Resolution 5003. This would go on the ballot. The question of, do South Dakotans want a higher threshold for future constitutional amendments? Right now, to amend a constitution, once you get it on the ballot, you just need 50% plus 1 more person to amend the Constitution. 5003 would ask the voters in 2026, do you want that threshold higher to safeguard your Constitution against future bad ideas or popular ideas at the time that may not be good for long term? Asking the voters if they want that safeguard placed on their Constitution. Again, all these bills are on our legislative radar. We need your help reaching out to representatives and senators to get these 5 across the line, and we'll talk to you next week.